Welcome back to another video, Super Nathan Jr. We are back with another Illumination movie review. Yes, I originally said in the last video with following Christopher Nolan's movies that for the next 2 weeks I was going to be dedicating it for Christopher Nolan movies. As we can see, that's not going to happen anymore because I'm late to the party. I obviously, paused for another week or two from making videos, so we're just going to go back to the old-fashioned just whatever came first. So since there's not a time crunch anymore, the time crunch thing will apply to later videos of which like new movies are coming out. For instance, my Spider-Man Brand New Day movie review will be posted like immediately after watching it. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, so once again, we can confirm I'm a massive liar when it comes to my plans. Just bear with me. I genuinely do love YouTube, and I want to post consistently. I'm trying to get back on my feet regarding this, and I know this is, I'm back in it quicker than I previously was, but even so, it's no excuse. I apologize a million times. Just bear with me as I attempt to finally get hold of a structured schedule. So, today we will be reviewing the Super Mario Bros. Movie. I was extremely excited for this movie before it came out. I would rewatch each trailer so much. I would watch all the advertisements for it where they show another clip of the film. I would, watch people reviewing the Easter eggs within the trailers. I was hyped from the very get-go where they introduced the cast. Obviously, I thought Chris Pratt was a questionable choice, but I was ecstatic over it. It was my childhood. I'm a huge Nintendo fan, a huge Mario fan. Not the biggest Mario fan, but I love it to death. That's where my childhood was, right? With the Nintendo games, Mario, Super Smash Bros., that whole charade. Mario Galaxy, all that stuff. I was so excited for this movie. This was the first animated Mario Bros. Movie we get officially from Nintendo, and not just the stupid live-action one that they made back in the 90s, 1993, I believe. So I was so excited for this film. I don't recall if I watched it opening night or not. I don't believe I did, but I watched for the first time, and I was blown away. I loved this movie so much. It was easily my favorite of the year. I was overjoyed by what we got. The animation was stunning, and I got to see my characters on the big screen for the first time in my life. I was very happy. Even though I was 16 at the time, I was thrilled by what we received. However, this is the third rewatch, the fourth time watching it that I've done, because I watched it the first time with my family, I believe. Then I watched it with friends in theaters. Then I rewatched it for Mario Day, and then I'm rewatching it again before the Super Mario Galaxy movie. My rating certainly dropped a lot, in my opinion, on the film. Obviously, it's Illumination. We cannot expect much from Illumination. However, this is going to be one of Illumination's best because they're not in full control of the movie, ironically. I'm going to have a lot of bias for this film. Objectively, it might not be so, but there's a lot to love with this film. It has a simple story, but it, takes you on a fun adventure with characters that doesn't feel necessarily rushing into things or overwhelming you with too many Easter eggs. It feels natural, normal, and a decent story to introduce Nintendo's world to the big screen. The characters and their interactions with one another is going to be the highlight, seeing the action sequences with one another. The simplicity of the story structure actually works in its favor, I think. It's perfect for, kids and people that grew up with Mario. It's not trying to be anything remarkable. It's just trying to, oh, that's Mario. Oh, I love watching this. It's entertaining. It's a popcorn film. A popcorn movie. That's what it is, and that's what I can appreciate out of it. The animation's definitely going to be much better than it typically is for the Illumination movies. Very colorful, very, I wouldn't say accurate, but a very nice spin on the Nintendo characters, and I think it works well. The cast does splendid. Chris Pratt does a surprisingly well job as voice acting for Mario. I love Charlie Day, love Jack Black as Bowser. He's also a surprising good inclusion to the mix. Seth Rogen surprisingly delivers a funny rendition of Donkey Kong. You know, all these little things, you know, just give you a little sense of, it brings a lot of nostalgia to my heart, and it's one of my, not guilty pleasures, but it's one of my feel-good movies that I could always come back to and have a great time with. Then obviously the music's amazing. Objectively, it's amazing. It's very beautiful. What Brian Tyler brought to the stage works really well. Obviously Nintendo has created splendid music, and just mixing that into a theatrical version worked really well. Beautifully done. It's a popcorn movie. You're not going to get much discussion from me within the film. There's not enough character development. There's not much character development in the film. It's pretty weak. It's pretty bare bones. It's just watching fun action scenes, whether it be watching Mario getting first introduced to the world of the Mushroom Kingdom, or now he is on the Rainbow Road with all the characters, or now he's fighting with Donkey Kong to save his brother Luigi and Princess Peach from Bowser, or seeing them fight Bowser in Brooklyn or wherever it was. All of these things are just entertaining, joyful to watch. It's really just special to the heart, and I'm sure it felt that way to a lot of fans. Considering it made well over $1 billion, I think it's one of the highest grossing animated films of all time, and deservedly so. That's my thoughts on it. What do I give it? I gave it 4 out of 5 or 8 out of 10. Obviously, that's going to be biased significantly in this case, but I don't care. It holds a special place in my heart. I love this film to death. What do you guys think of this movie? Please drop your thoughts down below in the comments. Please drop a like if you like this video, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll try to keep up with a set schedule. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Adios.